Dana, looks like the rain is back.
Yes, unfortunately, we do have a cold front that's coming through that's going to give us some rain, but the good news is that once the rain is done on Wednesday, it will be done for a good stretch of days. The high pressure system that's coming in is going to be pretty good. So as of right now, jumping right into it on the radar here, most of us, especially closer to the coast, have been dry throughout the day today. We have had a few showers up north in the county right along the Canadian border, but most of that rain is going to stay to our north. We did have the clouds roll in. But first, I wanted to take a quick look down south to Hurricane Idalia here. Very impressive on radar. You can see the eye wall right in the middle there where there is no rain. And this storm is very impressive. It's currently a Category 2 hurricane, but it's expected to become a Category 4 major hurricane by the time it makes landfall in the Big Bend region of Florida. And at this point, no major hurricane of this status has hit this region in recorded history. So it's very impressive, and we want to have well wishes for our friends down south, encouraging them to stay safe and to listen to emergency managers. Now, we also have another hurricane out, which is Hurricane Franklin, currently a Category 3, and this storm is going to remain a fish storm, meaning it isn't going to hit any land masses. Currently a Category 3 and is going to stay well away from us here in Maine, but we still are going to see some indirect impacts from this storm, mainly some extra moisture for our front moving through tomorrow and some high surf as well as high rip currents, a high risk of rip currents as well. But again, these are indirect impacts. Hurricane Franklin is going to stay well away from us. And the reason that is because of this cold front that's going to move through tomorrow. It will give us some extra rainfall here, but that cold front pushes Franklin away from us. And then we have a very robust high pressure system that's going to move in behind it. And for the last unofficial week of summer coming up before Labor Day, we're going to have very clear conditions, but it's going to be pretty hot as well. So it'll really feel like summer. Now, as we go into the next few hours, as we get into early tomorrow morning, we're going to see those cloud cover really become quite thick over the next few hours. And then as we get into tomorrow morning, that's where we're going to see the rain begin to come in. And some of this rain could be pretty heavy at times with some embedded thunderstorms. So localized flooding here is a possibility, and it'll move in throughout the day. But the good news is that this system does move pretty quickly. As we get into the afternoon hours, we could even see a little bit of sunshine, but some thunderstorms will pop up because of that as well. But once we get into Thursday, high pressure moves in and it'll stick around for a while. And the cause of that is we'll actually get some pretty low overnight lows, some places in closer to inland, getting into the lower 40s for overnight. Now, if you're going to be out on the water, seas 2 to 6 feet, we do have a small craft advisory until Thursday at 6 p.m. So in terms of our 7-day forecast here, we're going to see that rain come through on Wednesday, but the good news is the front moves through pretty fast, but localized flooding is still a possibility. And then that high pressure system moves in for the rest of the week and will start to warm up and will stay clear. We will have an increase in humidity, especially as we get into the weekend and early next week. But overall, not too bad, Zach, but we do want to have some well wishes for our friends down south. It's going to be a long couple of hours as that hurricane makes landfall.
That's for sure, and we'll continue to keep an eye on it. Thanks, Dana.